talk about headgear real quick. If you're out in the sun and you're hiking, the sun beating down on you, you want a floppy hat, something like this. This hat is a real lightweight hat, really inexpensive. It's got mesh, so it gets lots of air. This is a lightweight version. It has this neck covering, just a great hat. Just a great cheap hat that you can throw in your bag. Doesn't weigh anything. Floppy hat, Gilligan style hat. I like this one too, though. This is more of a. This doesn't have a strap on it, but this hat works great too. And you know, it's actually bendable, and you can move into different things. And this is really a more heavyweight one, but this is a nice hat too. It's a little heavier, so I think I'll take this floppy for sun protection. Now, I also bought this hat from 511 just for not so cold days or when the sun's not too bad. I like this lightweight hat. Matches my shirt and pants. This is a 511 hat. It comes with patches. It doesn't come with this patch. You have to buy that separately. But you can buy all sorts of different patches to put on it. I like that you can put whatever you want on it for a logo. Different patches or things from either 511 or your own. So this is a great hat, good quality, and I just like this hat. And this will probably be my everyday hiking summertime hat and wherever. So this is just a really good quality hat that I like from 511. That hat's about $22. Next up is winter toboggan style hat. So I like this green one. This is a basic Walmart hat for like $5. I've worn this hat all over the place. It's just, you know, nice toboggan knit cap. Really warm. I wear it snowboarding. This is a Buffalo brand, and it's also just a nice quality. But I mean, these you can spend anywhere from $5 to $50, $60 for a Patagonia or a more expensive North Face hat, but at REI or somewhere like that. But these are both, you know, this one's probably $10 and this one's probably $5. So great little warm hats. I'll take one of these with me. Another thing are gloves. You know, these are my snowboarding gloves. This is the first pair of snowboarding gloves I ever bought, and I actually wore these for work too. But I've had this pair of snowboarding gloves since 1994, so that's 30 years. This pair of gloves is 30 years old. They're worn to hell, but they are still warm. They're still my favorite snowboarding gloves. I still wear them, and so I take these hiking if it's going to be wintertime up in the snow at elevation. So these are my snow gloves. But for everyday wear, lighter gloves, these are flight gloves. They're kind of leathery on this side, and then this is actually flame resistant. One reason I like these flight gloves, these are actually military issue flight gloves that you wear as when you're aircrew members. The reason I like these is because they're flame resistant. This material, I actually have a hole in this one, but this material, you can pick up your hot cup right off the fire. You can pick up firewood. You can mess around the fire with firewood. This one, excuse me. This will not burn you. Mine has a hole in it now, but I have several pair of these. But I like these. These are good for hiking, climbing, whatever. They have good grip. So this pair of gloves is my go-to gloves, and they come in green or different colors. But these are expensive gloves, but they're military issue, probably $50, $60. You might be able to get a used pair cheaper, but at a military surplus store. But great gloves for hiking, even though that's not what they're for. Now let's talk about socks. I have always been cheap when it comes to socks, so I take 3 pair of socks with me. This is just a pair of Dickies from Walmart, $3 or $4 pair of socks. They're I think they're wool, so they're pretty warm. So these would be a good pair of socks, but I wanted to try something new, so I went with these Darn Tough. These are sold at all the stores, REI, Shields, any of the sporting goods stores, or online. So this is I think this is the winter weight and this is the summer weight. They're pretty similar. I can't tell too much of a difference, but one's for winter and one's for summer, a little more white, a little cooler. So these socks are $30 a pair. $30 a pair. The most expensive pair of socks I've ever bought. $60 for these 2 pair of socks. I haven't worn them yet. Well, I wore them around the house and they are comfortable. The Darn Tough brand. The good thing about these socks is once you buy them, you never have to buy another pair. They replace them, so they're guaranteed to never wear out. If they do wear out, you send them in and they'll send you a free pair. So I got 2 pair of summer weight and a summer weight and a winter weight, and I'll try these out and see how they do versus my little cheap pair of Dickies. But you know, there's all sorts of hiking socks. You can spend anywhere from $5 to $60 on socks. Next up is neck gear. So because I'm going to be in the desert, you can never go wrong with good old-fashioned bandana. I like the brighter colors, but I mean, these are indispensable. If you are going to a creek and you need to purify your water with some purification tablets, but you need to get your water and it's a little murky, you can put this over your water bottle. Show you. And use it as a filter. That's one reason I like them. You can filter your water through it, and it'll actually get a lot of the grit and stuff out of your water. So you can use it for that. You can use them to wipe sweat. I really like it because it's nice for wiping the sweat off your brow. If it's going to be dusty, you know, the bandit style, cowboy style over your nose. Also for sun protection. The old sun protection on your head. So you can use that. And what I would do is my hiking stick, my hiking pole, you can tie it on there just like this. So it's always there. Or you can wear it around your neck, depending on, you know, whatever you want. So I like this, very versatile. Just a basic $3 or $4 handkerchief. Nice. The other thing is, these are actually from 511. Once again, I went with the brown color because we're going to be in the desert. So, you know, once again, you just put this one over your neck. So it keeps you warm. You can also use it to cover your nose, if dust and things like that. Cover your whole head with it. For warmth, cover your ears up. Definitely cover your ears up, keep your ears warm. Cover your nose up for dust and for warmth. So this is just a really nice. So these Coyote gaiters from 511, really nice, and they're washable. So these are great. So I'll take one of these. Last is shoes. I won't be wearing my tennis shoes. What I will wear is these new Salomon Quest Element waterproof hiking boots. This is about a $150 pair of boots. You know, you can once again you can buy a pair of Keens or other brands for about $300 or $200. This pair cost me $150, and I even got them on sale, so it was even less than that. But great pair of boots. Once again, I went with this brown coyote type color because the dust where we're going to be. Look at that tread on them, just great tread. These are very comfortable. When I first got them, they were a little tight, but they instantly, after I wore them a few minutes, instantly my foot kind of wore them out, or not wore them out, but kind of spread out a little bit so that they weren't so tight, and now they're just perfect. So these are great shoes, these Salomon Quest Element. I really love them, and I can't wait to get out and try these. They're lightweight too. So this is a great pair of, I think you can get these at REI. I know that you can get the Salomon brand at REI. I got these off of Amazon, but just a great product. Now, I'll only take 2 pairs of shoes. The other pair of shoes this is my hiking boots, and then I will take these. I thought about putting like a water sealant on these, but the thing is, I want to test and see how water resistant they are from the factory. So I almost put a coat of sealant on it, spray sealant, but I won't do that. I might do it later on, but right now I want to test these boots and see how they do just by themselves. And then later, if I need to put a coat on it of sealant on it. These are my water shoes. If you cross a river, or these are also my camp shoes. They're light. I mean, they're clunky. They're not like as lightest pair. You can get a pair of these. This pair came from Walmart. This is Ozark Trail, probably $10, $15 pair of shoes. You can get a pair of Keens, the same brand, for about $100 something. But there's a million different brands of these. Eddie Bauer makes some, like everybody makes these shoes. Nike probably makes some, but they're waterproof. You can wear them around camp when you don't want to wear your boots, or if your boots need to dry. If you're going to cross the river, you take your socks off, put these on, and I put I put my carabiner on these, and then I can attach it to the back of my backpack. So these are great shoes. Like I said, this is a cheap $15 pair from Ozark Trail, but Keen and all sorts of different brands, more expensive shoes. That might even be lightweight. I might get a pair of lighter weights in the Keen brand or whatever brand's out there. I'll look into that, but I'll try these out on the trail. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next video, and you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you out in the wilderness.